Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, guys! It is. Ta-da! Welcome to Sunday. It is a Sunday. Um, the last month, well, last day of July 31st. Tomorrow's gonna be 1st of August. Isn't it exciting? New month, new beginnings, new adventures. Yes. So, I'm still recovering from playing till 6 a.m. yesterday. It was a very, very long run for me. Very, very long run. And it was great. Really enjoyed myself. Hey Kilolo, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? You doing good? I'm still like half dead from yesterday's long run. 6 hours run on the internet. I woke up like relatively late as well. Woke up like close to, I think it was like 10 a.m. today. So it was like 4 hours of sleep. Less than about 5 hours of sleep. Not enough, not sufficient. So I know today's stream is just going to be relatively short because I gotta make sure like I'm properly, well, I guess energized for the next day. Start of the week, start of the month. Gotta come in with a fresh face and that and be able to like present and do something. You beat Osma at level 1 challenge today. Nice! Oh my god, nice! That was really good. It looks really good then. How far are you away? No, the fact that you beat at level 1 is amazing because like usually that's not easy to beat at all. But then I'm not there yet, am I? I realized that because I do need to play some catch up with Genshin Impact, and so I've always been the type of person who's very dedicated. Like I always play just the one thing first, and I wouldn't like mix it up with any other thing. So this is a bit of a challenge for me because I'm well aware that I have to get my Genshin up to scratch so I can get my Primo Gems so I can roll for Zhongli, and I know everyone's like, yes, Myu, this is why you don't roll your rolls ahead and once, but like Zhongli couldn't be helped. I've got a weird way of thinking about how I should be doing rolls. So yes, I am I've got to like mix it up, and because Final Fantasy 9 it's only 2 discs left, right? So I don't know, I might either speed run that or something. I will see. I do need another game that I can play in between like Genshin, because I do realize that Genshin the grind really does kill me quite a bit. Hey Shabui! How are you? Lehigh auntie is for real, man. I think I probably sound more auntie right now because I'm so tired and exhausted. Like, I'm fairly sure you guys can tell like when I'm like super high energetic voice and super low. Like when I'm super excited and happy and cheerful, it's like super high, and then now it's like low, slumbering down, mellow voice. I bet my voice blends in with the soundtrack that you're hearing right now. The BGM. Yes, gacha pain is real. Gacha pain is real, and I do have the tendency of like when I do end up gachaing, like or begin gachaing for certain games, I can't stop. So it's pretty frustrating. it's super frustrating, which is why like I always tell myself not to gacha, because like the instant I start, I don't stop that easily. It's a travesty of all kinds. Are you okay today? Just having fun after work? That's good. What kind of fun are you having right now? Aside from tuning in and watching this stream, which I am grateful, by the way. Thank you so much for watching me whilst you're technically supposed to be having fun. Yes, so today it's a great day to unwind. I've been a bit grateful as well because today I got to go and have some amazing yakiniku with Mana Fusion, so it was really nice to have some yakiniku. And then I went off and I finally signed the contracts for my house. So again, one step closer to getting my place. I think I should likely get my keys within a week, which is great. I can start moving, like, aside from the fact I have to pack, but like I can start moving in. So there's going to be a bit of a rush within this whole week, the whole month itself. Super excited just to see how things goes. And yeah, I can't wait to see what and how things unfold. So happy to say that you've made a masterpiece. Ooh, do tell, what is this masterpiece that you've made? I am now intrigued by it, and I would love to listen and see what you have there. Nice, right, Kilodo? Nice, right? So I'd love to check it out. Please do share a little bit more about this masterpiece that you have. A 10 minutes track. Are you going to be cutting that down, or is it meant and designed to be a full 10 minutes track? On that note, I have been told that apparently I don't sing that well. And you probably caught me saying it yesterday as well. But essentially I went up to a friend, had him assess my voice, and he was very frank with me. He's not saying that I can't sing in the future or be better in the future. It's just that at this point of time, I have to unpack, I think his words was, unpack what I've already learned on how to sing, because you know, I sang in a choir, and so I only knew how to blend my voice and imitate, I guess, like everybody else that was singing around me. You know, I've got to definitely unpack my voice a bit and learn how to sing, you know, the bare basics, learning what it means to sing from your throat, your chest voice, your stomach voice, which I guess, like, I've never really learned how that works. And someone's mentioned that to be able to sing like that, you need to remember is that you sing like as though you are speaking, but projecting yourself, right? And I find that very fascinating, because depending on my mood, I sound differently. I either sound high or sound low. And I don't think like the way I speak sounds very sing-songy like, so very interesting to listen to that. And so what's really required is, you know, to learn more vocal control, which I'm fairly sure some of you can tell as well. My pitches do run. I do not have full control. I can't sustain a pitch for very long. So you know, food for thought anyway, because it means that I should look into taking some vocal classes to improve myself, so at least my voice doesn't sound like it's running everywhere. It sounds relatively the same whenever you're listening into me. So that's going to be something that's really interesting for me to work towards in the near future. Obviously, now that I'm getting my house, everything else kind of like falls into that place is slow and slow. My voice is gentle? Really? I'm really surprised that people say my voice is gentle, because I've often been told that my voice is very high pitched and very scratchy. It's the type that will likely irritate someone because I sound like I'm shouting a lot. So I find it very fascinating that you say my voice is gentle. Again, like, I feel like I'm hearing different things from different people about what my voice sounds like, and sometimes I do get very confused by it. When I hear myself, you know how like everyone hates their own voices? I do semi-hate my voice a little bit, but I hate it more because, like, no matter how I listen to the so-called like different vocal recordings that I make of myself, I never feel satisfied that it sounds melodious. I'm never satisfied that it sounds any different, because it doesn't. I think like from every recording they sound alike, just whether one is strained or one is a little bit lower than usual. So very interesting. But there's that, you know, I have considered what would it be like if I could go full blown into podcasting. And I think one of the things I was thinking about as well is that, you know, I love doing this kind of talk shows where I can chat with myself but also chat with other people, and how I can improve myself. And you know, and there is that idea of, oh, I should get like an equalizer eventually in the future, although someone will have to set it up for me because I am probably not going to be the best person to be able to understand what I'm listening to, given the fact that I'm pretty deaf with my own voice when it comes to like understanding the differences between my voice when I speak like this. I'll speak a little bit higher. I mean, they sound the same to me. But yeah, so I was thinking of doing that and actually getting like a proper microphone for podcasting, because my current microphone right now is actually not designed for podcasting. It's really a condenser mic. It's really sensitive for picking up sounds. To be honest, I think this mic is just more well equipped for ASMR. As well as like, you know, once I get the proper setup in the studio and I can actually put like a box to control like the voice, so I will get like those cardboard boxes that I can just like stuff on top of this mic and keep like the voice projected, you know, in its own cushy state where it sounds like you're in like a studio, almost studio like recording, so you know, better quality. But I am thinking of getting like an actual proper podcast mic, which I've seen some on the internet. It's not gonna be now, but probably later in the future. And I'm hoping to go straight and do a little bit more podcasting with you guys. It'll be more interview sets like this, or just random chit chats of life, of day-to-day news and stuff, you know, things to share, and just see how that pans out in the future. It is not what most people do, I guess. But you know, gaming is my passion and I do love gaming, but I admit that I'm not the best gamer. So when I'm playing games to derp around and I expect to derp around a lot. And I think that most people, when they come into channels like this, what they're looking for is for a bit more content and meat, you know, a bit of life, a bit of humor, a bit of entertainment, I would say. I don't think I fall in any of those categories. My type of style is very relaxing and calming, I guess. Like, you know, you come into this channel, you're a friend. You come in this channel, you're just someone that I'm gonna hang out with. I'm gonna chit chat, learn a little bit more about you, and you know, share some anecdotes or stories. And so, like, you know, that's the kind of like, I guess, the type of direction I like to hit. You can let me hear it. Yes, please do. Please share it with me. If you are on my Discord channel, please go ahead and share it to me on Discord. I will check it out. I'll probably check it out after this session, Tea Time with Myu Myu session, is over, because, you know, again, I don't like to mix things too much, and I want to give you know, proper attention and proper appreciation to your music. You don't know why, but it's gentle for you. Well, then I'm grateful that you consider my voice gentle. Thank you so much for that kind words and those kind words. So anyway, guys, right now, if I am checking and if I'm seeing this correctly, it says that I have 252 followers right now, which means that I am about 48 followers away from 300, and 300, as you very well know, is the milestone that I'm hoping to celebrate. I didn't celebrate my 200 milestone, but I do intend to celebrate my 300 milestone, and I do want to make it a big of a bang. So with 300 milestone, one of the things I did say was like, I'll let the viewers decide the next game that I'm going to play, so hopefully it's something that you guys enjoy. And I'm intending to do a Cuss Like a Sailor stream, so that's probably also going to be something that's going to be up. I am considering it because it is 300, it's a very, very special number. If I do end up hitting that, then I'll probably do some giveaways. Now, I don't even think of buying gacha for myself, but I think that for anyone who is aiming to get the deluxe outfit, they probably want that, right? So I guess like I'll do a giveaway for anyone who you know, is interested in getting the deluxe outfit. Obviously, I'm not gonna be giving the deluxe outfit, but I'll buy the points that's you know, required for the deluxe outfit. So that's a bonus that I'm gonna be giving to people. But I'm thinking of doing a Genshin giveaway. I'll just have to see how I can set it up so that we can do the giveaway on Twitter, because that's probably where I'm going to be putting is I'm going to do Twitter, and then there'll be a separate one for Twitch. Obviously I don't expect the Twitch number to grow that much, but like there'll be one for Twitter and one for Twitch for the giveaway. So that's a total of like 3 different things that I'll be doing for the 300 giveaway, 300 follow giveaway, and I'll probably start doing it, I think, within the next week or so. Like I'll craft something up that I can put together as a promotion. I'm not that great at creating my own advertising pieces. Trust me, like I'm the most horrible when it comes to advertising pieces. But yes, so it's probably going to be something that I'll do. And you know, just see how things goes. You obviously get a lot of people who like follow for the sake of follow, and they're not really interested in or genuinely interested in following your things, you know, because again, it's a follow giveaway. If you're doing that, you're using monetary to draw people in, and I'm well aware of that, but like, you know, it's something to give back. And if any of my actual genuine followers get it, hey, sold, man, sold. So yeah, so those are some of the things that I'm thinking of doing for the 300 follower count. It isn't, it's not a usual thing that we'll do, so yes, that is something that I hope people would be happy with. In terms of other changes that have happened in the last couple of days itself, you'll notice that I have removed the Whisper redemption. I've noticed not a lot of people actually redeem that, so I have taken that away because I understand that that's not really something that people like. Also, I guess it's impossible for me to do whispers right now, and so it kind of makes no sense, right? So I've instead replaced it with roleplay, as I've seen that the last couple of redemptions for RRR, people have been really excited and happy for role playing, especially when I did the Imoto-chan voice. Yeah. ねえ、みーちゃん、どうですか? Well, it's not really a direct like emoto voice per se, but yeah, so like it seems like people really enjoyed the slight role plays with the RRRs, and so I wanted to make sure that people felt like they could get something out of it. You know, maximize your benefits for your points. So decided to remove the whispers and introduce another tier that is for role playing. So that one you get an hour of me role playing, and during that point it would be more very focused on just role playing and stuff. So you get to see me in different settings. Obviously, whoever redeems it gets to choose the setting itself. Like I don't know if anyone's actually going to be aiming for that high of a points, but I do expect that if we are doing role plays, it'll be something unique that wouldn't be like a repeat of things that we've done before. So we'll see how things work out and pan out for that. Hey Aru, how are you doing? I am well, thank you very much. Had very little sleep, as you can tell, but it was good. Hey Yoru, what's up? How are you doing? Yes, thank you so much, Shawi, for the hydrate. I've hydrated just nice. And my throat is well lubricated. Not good, you're back to being sad again. Yoru, why not share a little bit about it if you don't mind with us? I'd love to hear what's happened. Did some last minute packing for the whole of today. Aru, oh nice. So you did some last minute packing. Well, you are flying off soon. You are flying off tomorrow. So I hope you do have everything packed in place. But make sure to double check your passports a couple times. Like that is something that I always do a lot. Got blocked without any arguments. Contacted her through every method and still got blocked. I'm assuming that this is from the conversation we discussed previously in private, and this is a carry forward from that. Am I correct? because I think did mention to you last time in the conversation that aside from the fact that I did think that you are in the wrong, but you should contact her immediately. So if this is kind of like the byproduct from that, then yikes. Oh, it's not because of that. Okay, so it's something else then. I see, got it. Gotcha. I'm not sure if you're willing to share here, but if you're not willing to share here and you want to share it privately, please feel free to DM me. My DM is open, so you know, feel free to DM me there. Bouquet in hand and wish you luck. I will, if you're going to go out to that length to beg for an apology. I will. I think it's not something that is done too often, but I will say this: don't overdo it. Don't ambush her. She wouldn't like it. I know I wouldn't like it either. So yeah, just be careful. You'll triple check again before you leave tomorrow. A habit of yours. Nice, Aru, nice. Definitely triple check. Don't be like me, the type of person who like last minute forgets things and then panics, then does a detour back just to get stuff. Like, I think like when I'm traveling, it really does that a lot to me. You're gonna play some rank to remove this. Yep, got it. Rank will help a little bit, so go ahead. Good luck with Valorant and have fun. No worries. Take care. Bye, Yoru. Yes, Aru, definitely, like, don't be like me. Today was, like, hilarious. I walked out of the house, and drove out to pick up my brother Mana from his place. And I got to his house, midway as I was driving to his place, something in my head was like, oh, I need my phone, I need to text and send a message out. And instead of actually texting to send a message out, what ended up happening was I touched my bag. Is my bag? Yes, you know, my bag is not really that big. It's big, but it's not that big. And I was like smacking it tap like that on my back, right? Just try to find my phone, because like it's a lot easier when you can like smack it, but like, you know, and you can hear from the sound whether it's like it's a phone or it's a wallet. And I've got coins, so like I've got like a huge little pouch of coins, right? It's filled to the brim. It's like that is heavy. That monstrosity is heavy. And I'm smacking around and I'm like, why do I not hear my phone? Because I'm smacking like this and I don't hear that really like hollow metallic flat, you know, feeling on my head. And then I was like, oh shoot, I left my phone behind. It was like awkward moment of like, oh dang it. And I was like, I'm not going to backtrack for this. Like, I really can't. So I drove all the way there, and my brother's like, you didn't bring your phone? I'm like, no. He goes, we'll just go home. We'll just pick it up on the way. It's like, that's such a waste of time. And, you know, it's like an extra like 10-15 minutes time, you know, driving back to your own place, getting the thing, and then heading to your location for like whatever you have in mind. And I kid you not, this has happened to me multiple times on various levels. I had a moment where I left my laptop for work behind and I got to work, then backtrack. So imagine like an hour to 2 hours journey driving around just because, like, you know, you forgot your freaking laptop. Like, duh. And I've had at least a few occasions where I forget my own keys to my house at my workplace. And the keys thing, that one I can definitely explain how I'm able to do it, because I kid you not, it was just something that just happens all the time to me. And it usually comes down to the fact that the bags that I tend to use for work aren't really well designed to like have different compartments, which it's a blessing and also a burden in disguise, because a blessing is that it's all compact and, you know, it's very easy to find all your stuff because it's only like 3 compartments you could ever have: the laptop section, the other section that you kind of put your books in, and then you've like the mini pouch in the front there, 1 zipper. But so backpack, you know, essentially. But I you know, I would have that habit of taking out the keys and grabbing all the other stuffs out there, and I'll put the keys on the table at work because I would I have like my pass card. At that time I was like taking the train, so my pass card was actually on that, and I needed it to be out because how else am I going to be able to quickly go and tap? But those are also the same days that I would take a taxi home because I'm tired, probably like spent a lot of time at work, and I was feeling burned out, and I didn't want to take public transport. And so I'll take a Grab, I'll leave work, I'll hit home, brave through like a 1.5 hours jam, because like obviously the Grab person doesn't know how to drive, which happens a lot of times. And then by the time I get there, it's like, shoot, I left my key, I can't get in. Oh no, now I need to backtrack and do like almost like a three trip journey, and I pay a lot more to do that. And the taxi driver is almost apologetic. My colleagues are troubled by it because I'm calling them to find anyone who's still at the office to give me my fucking keys back in case they locked it up. That would go on, and I think that happened like 2 or 3 times until everyone was like, are you seriously going to keep forgetting your keys? And I was like, no, I can't. So I had to be that kid that was like very Neville Longbottom with the remember all, and I had to like clip on, okay, I kid you not, I had to clip on a tracker on my keys just so that either instant I step out or I'm like slightly too far away, I could at least check on my phone and I know where my keys are. Because for some reason my phone, but to be fair, I think that's for everyone, but like my phone is always in my hand, but my keys are not. So like I'm always checking that to just see where I am and make sure that I've got my keys back. So that is those are things that happens to me. It's just hilarious. Shaba, you watching this like a podcast? Well, just Tea Time with Myu Myu is very much a podcast in its own way. Because you are listening to me chat. The only thing is that if you are not interacting, then it's a lot harder for me to gauge how you're enjoying it, and also like, and it, and sometimes you guys might be giving me ideas of like new topics to talk about, because I usually come in with this with a very fresh mindset. I don't really plan my just tea time with Myu Myu as much, more because it's supposed to be a downtime. It's a recap of the week, and also just so I can chat with people. So yes, that is usually the purpose of tea time with Myu Myu. Trackers are a good idea, gotta consider them. Well, I mean, consider them if you're the kind of person that really needs it. Different trackers have different capabilities. Some of them allow, actually, they work with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and it can kind of trace you wherever you are. I believe the Apple trackers are based on triangulations with iPhones, so if there are iPhones nearby, they kind of like Bluetooth sensor it and immediately can trace it. Now it's very dangerous, these trackers as well. They've gotten a lot more advanced over time, and I think that there's the concept here that like people can stalk you easily. So be very, very careful when you're using these kind of trackers. There are cases of people that do stalking, and I think that that oftentimes there are those occasions, like even like in a company like ours, like and because we deal with mostly messaging, where you get people who come up and say like, hey, help me find out like if XXYY is using my account for like XXYY business, and it's like, why? And it's something that even I've got a friend who works in tech, in the hacking industry. They are considered white hackers. And he's mentioned multiple times, like a lot of the jobs that you find on these hacking sites, all of it is all about privacy data, where like personal people, boyfriends, disgruntled boyfriends, jilted girlfriends, maybe it's a family member who's pissed off with someone, and all they want is revenge or so-called protection from stalkers, where they want to like counter crack into people's personal like messagings, emails, computers. I think that is hilarious. I find it amusing that we're at the day and age when that is actually a thing. So again, very, very fascinating that we've got all of that going on. Thank you so much, Welker, for the hydrate, and welcome. Did not see that you were here, but it looks like the hydrates are here. Thank you so much. I'm gonna gulp my little cup of water right now. I do so love it when I have water, keeping my mouth lubricated, which is great. Considering how dehydrated I am all the time, so this does help me quite a bit. Thank you so much. You gotta keep that in mind. Yes, definitely keep that in mind. It is very crucial to think and remember that how this works. Saying that, I've had and I've seen people who have done very interesting things with this. I remember a story from a good friend many years ago, but to be fair, like, got buffed by Myu's voice, came back from 211 to 1311. Wait, what? What? I buffed you up? I'd like to know how my voice was able to buff you up. It's like, here, enchant stats plus. I need to learn how this works, man. You can teach me how to be buffed by voice. But yeah, I've seen here's a very interesting thing. I see a lot of people on the internet that go through that a lot. I've had a friend in Singapore, like one of my good friends in Singapore, feels rejuvenated when she hears the voice of her favorite K-pop star on TV. Like, somehow or other, it's like an energizer bunny, it perks her up. And I have seen very dedicated Niji Sanji fans whom swear by the fact that, like, when they listen to a specific Niji Sanji male idol voice, they feel like they're being blessed by it because the voice really pulls them in, and they feel like they can, you know, they feel like they're actually brought in and brought back to reality. They feel comforted by it, and there's something about the voice that gives them the strength to carry on. I find that very fascinating when they use those words because, you know, I guess it's interesting how overpowering they feel when they listen to a specific type of voice. Now, I'm curious, do you feel that way with certain VTubers? I have not had that experience where I think like a voice is going to carry me forward, but I say that only because I tend to listen to more like soothing music, right? So for me, what carries me forward is when I listen to music rather than voices that have like that specific appeal to me. Neither good, neither bad. You know, and usually when I am in that phase when I want to listen to a specific voice, I think I always tend to fall back to those type of mantra like voices. So you know, like those Buddhists or like when you go to Buddhist temples that they, you know, and they're singing or like they're chanting out loud, and it's a very specific rhythm. I'm always attracted to voices that have a very specific rhythm that's borderline calming. Again, it comes back to why I like ASMR videos. Now ASMR videos always fall into the categories of like, do you listen to more SFX, sound effects, or do you listen to more talking type of sound effects. Like, I love the beauty types, which, you know, there's a bit of talking, but I also like the ones that are very geared towards positivity and self-motivation, because I think like in this current day and age, a lot of us suffer from like poor confidence, poor trust in ourselves. We lack a lot of positivity, so you're plagued with constant negative thoughts. So I'm very fascinated when I listen to ASMR videos that kind of like are psyching you to be a positive person, because I feel like I need that in my life, especially when like you don't have like a proper network of people, right? It's very hard for you to sit down and start think things through. So having that one, even if they're not, you know, a direct contact, but having that kind of voice encouraging you and pulling you and pushing you forward, it really does help. Like Sutra, Kilolo, yes, like Sutra. But I think like Sutra, I'm very particular as well about Sutra because I don't like the noises that detract me from it. One of the things that I find with Sutra, some of the Sutra type of chanting is that sometimes you hear them hitting that little I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little wood round shaped object, and it will like, and they knock on it and go and gives like a tock 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 sound. And it's a repetitive talking tick tock sound, like almost clockwork. But that actually pulls me away from the sutra itself, because like when I'm hearing it, my mind automatically gets distracted by it. You prefer white noise, but I think white noise, everyone has a definition of what type of white noises they are attracted to. So I guess like I'll pose a question back to you guys. What are the type of white noises you like? Like, you've heard really what I have to say about white noises. So I am curious, what is considered white noises that you enjoy? Because I have stayed with someone before who also likes white noises, but I realized that his version of what he terms as white noise and what I term as white noise clashes, and so I end up I can't sleep when they put on their version of white noise. It's like when I hear it, I end up like leaving the room because I can't sleep, and I have to literally exhaust myself elsewhere, like read a book or like watch shows until I'm at that stage of falling asleep, and then I just run back to the room and then sleep. Because otherwise, like, I'll be like kicking a big fuss over how other people live or lead their life, which is not the best of feelings. So it's one of those things. Yeah. Arpeon, why are your glasses like in 128p? I don't know. My glasses, I think it's because it's so thin, the bevel. That's why it looks like it's 128p, despite the fact that it actually should be in 1080p. But oh well, what can I say? I guess like this is like the next best, you know, set of glasses I can have, next to completely having mosaic or completely having like little to no pixels glasses. You know, I can go completely blind, maybe. Thank you so much for the follow, Arpeon. Happy birthday. Well, it's a happy birthday to me with the fact that you've actually followed my channel. So thank you so much for the follow and welcome. So welcome to Tea Time with Myu Myu. This is a just chat that I do every Sunday. So we wind down over the week, we catch up over topics that happen over the week for myself and my channel, and then we also go through general conversations. So it is a time to share, to chat, to relax, and unwind. My channel is predominantly about unwinding and you know, just having a good time amongst friends. So if you like to stay. If you have something to share, please do share. We're always interested, and we love to learn a little bit more about yourself. I guess like for starters, what made you tune into my channel, and how has your day been? Your white noise is calm flute melodies. Interesting. Flute is very flirty. I would say flirty. It's got a very melodic pitches, which I think that not everyone is attuned to. Yeah, I think that is definitely one of the few. I think that it will be hit and miss for me, very similar to violin, where I think that there are certain moments where the chords that are being played might actually aggravate me a little. But it's fine. You like that, that's interesting. And I think I will admit there are some parts of flute playing, depending on what kind of melodies is being played, that are calming. My definition of calm is really like, yeah, it's a bit insane. I think I have like hyper pitch sensitivity to sound a lot, and I say this because like even here on stream, all my you know, and the volume of my game, the volume of the uh you know, all these little sound effects that you're hearing, they're all put to like, they're not minimum, but they're quite low enough to deal with things. And so, you know, and it's fine for me because like I'm the type that like I could turn off the light in my room and I feel like all of a sudden noise is heightened to a next level. Like I can suddenly hear the beating of my heart. I can hear if a tap is running like 2 rooms away from me, like that this is like tuk, 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 like a very like hollow, like ticking, dropping sound, water sound that hits a cup maybe that's half full, and you can hear that splash. I don't know how I'm able to pick it up, but I can. Yeah, BGM. Yeah, I love BGM like this. I do pick music like this because it is coming. So RP, on your day was bad. You went to Walmart, but you didn't find Skittles. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. I think your local Walmart probably sold out of Skittles. Is there any way you can pick it up from like a 7-Eleven or any of the servos? If you can go to... Sorry. I used to live in Australia, so I do tend to use certain short words that I know, abbreviations, I think, sorry. Abbreviations, slangs that I know that not everyone knows them. But were you able to go to a petrol station to pick up some Skittles? Because I know some of them would have, you know, the aisle would have them and they will sell them. It's terrible though, if you're looking for like a specific type of Skittles. Like I love the ones with the sour, a bit sour instead. You ordered from eBay some Prime and the bottles were empty. Oh yeah? What? No, get a refund. Get a refund. It's eBay. You can easily get a refund. Just charge back and go like, hey, you did, this is messed up. I love calming BGMs. I feel like one of the things like I would say, Chowie, like when it comes to BGMs, I love calming BGMs. And I think like I have my favorites as well when it comes to like Final Fantasy games, because just as an example of what I count as calming, Dali Village is calming. Beside Final Fantasy X is calming. So I have like very specific things that I think is really calming and soothing to listen to. It's very specific types. It's very melancholic ones. I realized that. Very melancholic, very sleepy types. You found 50 quid on the ground. Oh, sorry, that's not quid, it's euro, isn't it? My bad. Like the symbols, it takes a while for me to realize it. 50 euros, nice. No, hang on. That's a win for today though. That's not a bad thing. It just started bad, but then it win? You won at the end, Arpeon. Maybe that's a thing. Yesterday. What happened yesterday? But hey, sometimes like life takes you on a mysterious journey. It goes up, it goes down, and it brings you on a little merry-go-round. And sometimes it's not that forthcoming about what are the lessons it's expecting to teach you or what your day is going to turn out. That's something I realized with like my journey into a lot of things. Like a lot of times I think I have to go and jump in blind to discover a world. Otherwise, like if I hold myself back by thinking like, hey, things are not going to happen, things are not going to make it, or like, you know, I try to imagine that I've got all the safety guards, which I don't. I do not have any single safety guards whatsoever. It's terrible that I don't actually. But yeah, otherwise like I'm not going to do it because I have that tendency of just telling myself like, hey, what if you're not doing this? And then you hold yourself back. Subconsciously you tell yourself like, yeah, I shouldn't be doing anything because I don't have anything. you know, life is a game and you're losing. Shelby, why do you say that? What are you losing to that makes you feel like it's not gonna work out? I'm not sure what's going on, but I think recently is it not loading at all? That is odd. That's very, very odd. Everything and anything. Everything and anything? What is everything and anything? Hang on. Let me do it again, because like it's odd that it's actually not coming out. Wow, my Discord is actually not loading the clip at all. The link at all. Usually it loads, and I'm not sure if it's because it's dropped. That's a very interesting thing. But you can find my Discord on the about page of myself, so you should be able to find it there. Don't worry, it is there. Yeah, I think the bot is buggy because like the Discord is on. Like we've never turned it off to begin with, so that is very, very surprising that you're not seeing the Discord custom command there. Yeah, a bot can be buggy at times, so yep. I mean, we could try doing YouTube as well to see if that is there. Yeah, my YouTube link is not loading either, so it's a very, very interesting to see that that's going on. I'll probably have to like get that fixed up then, because like that should not happen in the first place. So sorry guys, but you can find all the links to my to it on my about page. So if you just check the about page, you'll be able to see all of it there. Okay, hang on, let me just quickly look at this and just see what's happening here. Yeah, weird. It is... yeah, this is really weird because it is here. I can see the custom commands is actually here itself, but it is not actually being enabled for some reason. Alright, okay, I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is. I got it. Alright. Yep, I found what was the issue here. So let's just enable this real quick. There we go. Alright, it is all here already. So there should not be a problem with using it. If anyone wants to try the links again, please feel free to try the links. You should be able to work right now. Yep. Let me just do that once more. There we go. The bot is back up. Terribly sorry about that. Really, really, really shouldn't have happened. But here you go. Does take a bit of work there. I will say that my channel is relatively quiet. It's always the case. Ah, Shelby and Arpeon is here. Oh, hey guys, I'm gonna say hi to you guys there. Well, welcome to the channel. But Discord is a very, very quiet little cozy corner. But again, feel free to chat and hang out there. Always amazing to have everyone over. Thank you so much. Have a great time there. Your daily routine. Oh wow, the grapes and banana looks luscious. Man, you're making me hungry. I do want some fruits. It would be amazing if I could get some fruits right now. I'm one of those few people who don't like to stock up on fruits. And I say don't like to stock up on fruits because I'm also one of those people who's lazy, absolutely lazy when it comes to cutting fruits. I do live in the tropics, so I live in Malaysia, and the type of fruits you can get are all, you know, you've got your apples, your oranges, you got your watermelon, you've got some coconuts, but a lot of, you know, papayas, pineapples, all have to be manually slashed. The bananas that we've got are like the small little ones, so yes. Why is there gao gao? There's no gao gao. There is no gao gao, come on. What is this gao gao, come on, you speak of? I do not know what this is. I will not have this. What is this? Wait, let me bring my water a bit closer. Need more water. And I've got my little cozy blanket. I love my blanket. My little cuddly friend. What is with this? Why are you giving me that treatment? What does that mean? Hey, Mr. Mustache! Welcome on YouTube! So for anyone who does not know, I do dual stream both YouTube and Twitch. So, sir, if you're checking in, don't worry, I still read your commands. Your comments, not commands. I'm here. Why? Why are you crying right now? Oh my god, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry. Gura will be sad if you cry. Gao, gao. Don't cry. But yes, hello and welcome, Mr. Mustache on YouTube. How are you doing today? I hope everything's going great. Welcome to Tea Time with Myu Myu. We do these chats all the time where on a Sunday night my time, we actually have conversations about the week, what has been happening, you know, just a little chit chat about life. If you have something to share, feel free to share, so that we can, you know, unwind and get ourselves rejuvenated for the next day. It is a calming and safe space though. Shall we? Thank you so much for the subscribe. I am utterly appreciative of that. It's a rickroll. You can rickroll from one end to the other. It's fine. It's a blessing. That said, I was discussing with everyone about my plans for my 300 followers on Twitch. So YouTube is really far back. Like, I don't think I'm gonna hit like 300 followers on YouTube as much as I am hitting them on as much as, like, I think that my channel grows a lot faster or slightly steadier on Twitch than it does on YouTube. So this will be more for anyone who's actually coming in on the Twitch side, but I'm actually looking to do a giveaway. So once I hit 300 followers subscribed on Twitch, the goal right now would be that viewers get to just take and determine the next game that I'm going to play. I don't play a lot of games, so it'll be great to expand my repertoire a bit. So I am looking forward to what people would recommend. If you see a YouTube link with DQ, it's a rickroll. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me that tip. So yeah, so in terms of what I'm intending to do, one is definitely to, as a thank you, to do, it's fine. I mean, not everyone is on Twitch, not everyone's on YouTube, and I do intend to do different milestones and different celebrations for both YouTube and Twitch. So don't worry. If you think you've been missing out, you're not really missing much. But I will make sure that whatever I'm doing, everyone can participate in. So, so for 300 followers, audiences get to decide my next game. So that's one of the events that are going to happen once I hit the 300 follower mark. They are on Twitch, okay? And the second thing that I'm actually going to be doing is a role play. Well, not role play, but a day where I cuss like a sailor. So in a way, it's like role play or channeling my inner angry self. I'm Asian. I'm always going to be angry somehow, like every typical Asian with repressed anger issues. So I'm just gonna like, channel my inner self and cuss like a sailor for like an hour-ish, and we'll see how that goes. But that will be part of and parcel of the celebration for the 300 follower. And the last one, which in a way it's to help the channel grow, both channels grow, but and also to see how far we can get with everything. I am looking to do a giveaway on Twitter. So Twitter will be the giveaway itself. You know, the usual like, retweet, follow the Twitter page, or I guess like in this event if people actually end up following on you know, Twitch or YouTube to participate in a welcome giveaway, because I know that quite a number of people are Genshin Impact players and not everyone probably has gotten the deluxe skin. Now I myself am very reluctant to pay that much money for my own self, but I'm okay giving it to other people. So don't worry, you don't bother memorizing it because I don't mind getting rickrolled. Aww, you don't mind getting rickrolled, Velcro? Really? Dang, I need to like have a random, like I need a redemption specifically so that you can get rickrolled. It's a good song. I see. So do you like the Danube? Because Danube is a very good song too. Right, Velcro's a really cool dude. You gotta love Velcro for that. You're watching, Mr. Mustache, you're watching this whilst you eat breakfast? Dang! Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for having me as your breakfast opener. I like that I can actually chime in and cheer you up for today. Well, thank you. Apeon, is what you sent on this Scott also your breakfast? The grapes and the bananas, are those your breakfast? Is that what you're having for breaky today? I will say though, like, when I'm on stream, I do tend to send a lot less Malaysian than I should. Which I'm fairly sure other people can attest to that. Like, they can hear me sound less Malaysian. I should definitely have like a proper Malaysian accent, but I don't. I don't, not on stream. It's so weird. I've had people tell me like I sound normal when I'm on Discord, but then I sound really weird when I'm on stream. And it's hilarious. Always so fun. Wait, hang on. We're now doing little puzzle games. Why was 7 scared by 9? Because of 8. Because they ate 8. Isn't 9 already dead? I've actually heard of this joke before, so the number is Rufus. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was like the reverse. It's one of the two, otherwise the joke wouldn't make sense. Why is 4 now involved? 4 is dead, 7 is like, oh no, now we're going to the Asian end. Is it 8 luck, not 7? No. That is for lucky draws, but for jackpots. But like, you have to remember the Asian culture would be like 4 sir is death. Sorry, I'm Cantonese, so like 4 is death, and like 7 is not luck. No, that's the Western interpretation. No, luck is 8. Patji, your butt, pat is luck. The 9 is too dead to be scared. Feng Shui is not that good. Oh, I messed up the joke, dang. It took you a while to realize this, Arpeon. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but that was hilarious. I think I enjoyed how like the steam rolled and went down all the way down. So 8 is fat. Fat choice. Lucky, right? Yes. Fat choy is prosperity actually. I don't speak much like Asian language on here though. Like anyone who tunes into my channel is like going to hear me speak mostly in English because I was raised to speak English in my own home. Like my family doesn't really speak the Asian dialectal languages, and so because of that, I naturally gravitate just towards English. It's just a thing. So yeah, and that is why you sound Australian. I know I sound Australian. I kind of do. Yes, you're right. Like well, Christine, I kind of do, but I kind of do only because I lived in Australia for a while, so I used to study overseas, and so I spent a bit of time in Australia, and I picked up some of the accent in it. And it's a testament. If you've been in a place for about 10 years, no, it's not even 10 years, sorry, about 5-6 years, it's good enough for you to like pick up accents and certain way of speaking certain words. So that was me there. I also sound Malaysian. I think the Malaysian part doesn't come out until I start speaking Malay, and then you hear me sound a bit more Malaysian Chinese or Malaysian. You're a Hokkien who can't speak the language. Don't worry, I'm a Hokkien, like my mother is Hokkien. I don't speak the language either. Gong hei fat choi. So gong hei fat choi is basically gong si fat chai, and that just basically that just literally means congratulations and be prosperous. Do watch in me Star Wars. What? Wait. Sorry. Which Star Wars, Mr. Moustache, are you talking about? Please do let me know. Which Star Wars is this? Any Star Wars? So if I stay one day in every country in half a year, I would know every language. No, not exactly. So if you say only one day in every country, you wouldn't actually be able to pick up the language. And I say this because language is always about immersion. The longer you are in a certain culture, the longer you are immersed to it, and your ears are tuned to that. Now I have a friend. She left Malaysia a long time ago, very very early, slightly after high school, and she went to Japan. And I didn't have an opportunity to meet up with her until it was like 10 years down the line, slightly more than that, and then I met her. And her English accent had changed. She no longer sounded Malaysian English. When she would speak, she would speak with the halting way where typical Japanese would speak their English. And no, she speaks pure English at home. And it baffled me to listen to her speak English because it's not your typical English. And so I would say that it's always about like how long you've been in a specific place that actually shapes how you speak, because then you pick it up through memory. An example was I had the opportunity to live overseas as well briefly for about a couple months in Taiwan, and I don't speak an ounce of Mandarin, but I lived enough to be able to understand the bare basics of Mandarin despite not being a Mandarin speaker. And I remember distinctively, like, one of the words that I actually picked up was because of because I would go to 7-Eleven and I would or a convenience store and I'd buy something of cold food that I can actually reheat in the microwave. And I remember the guy would always just ask me, 你要加热吗? And I'm like, what the hell is 加热? Like, 你要, okay, do you want? Like, that I got. And ma is just a sound word, but like 加热, what the heck is that? And then it took me a while to realize that after I nodded my head that it meant reheating. Like, do you want to reheat your food? I'm like, oh, well, okay, well, hey, there you go, you learned something new. So, and that took me a few times of like recognizing what he was saying first for a few visits, and then identifying what I meant. You honestly never said 恭喜发财 to your Chinese equivalent because you're afraid that you mispronounce it. Yeah, I mean that's normal. Every 恭喜发财, 恭喜发财. Actually, you wouldn't say 恭喜发财. 恭喜发财 is what you would say in Cantonese, and yes, it is. I think like I often laughed when some of my friends try to pronounce Cantonese or Mandarin because I'm not judging it, like I don't speak Mandarin, so I won't judge you for speaking Mandarin as well. But I do think that it's funny because like English tones and the Chinese Hong Kongese tones are very, very different, very, very specific. So hearing someone try to speak it, it's, I don't know, I guess like your accent comes in and just makes it hilarious. Shall we give me Hong Bao? I'm sorry, I'm not married. You can go fetch Hong Bao from your next door neighbor auntie, okay? You can just get your red bucket from next door auntie. Mr. Musa, so New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Oh, you mean the old B Star Wars? Yes, I've watched all three of them. I grew up on them, so I know what you mean. So New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Yes, I have watched them. They are good though. They are good. I've got a lot of friends who are big into the extended universe, so I think like, you know how when the whole Rey saga came out, my friends were very vocal about their disappointment for Star Wars. They were like why did they have to introduce this blasphemous third part saga when technically the extended universe from the books were fine? And then the fact that they will bring back characters from the book, the extended universe into the current universe kind of like pissed them off even more, because like, yes, doing it a little bit of justice, but like, no, why would you do this? Like, this is not fair. So no, I have not watched Clone Wars, so so my friends have, like I said, they are very big on Star Wars, like they're huge fans. But I have always been someone who did not really get into it beyond the movies. So I would say that I am purely the live action fan appreciator. I would use the word appreciator because again, like I'm not as huge into this as other people are. That said, I was very disappointed with the new Disney Plus series. So Mandalorian was perfect. I loved Mandalorian. Like it hit all the right chords for a Star Wars extended universe live action. Like that was goal. And then we had Boba Fett. A little bit okay. I mean, I don't 100% love it. I didn't hate it either, but I guess like when the Mandalorian came back, I was like, okay, yeah, that caught my attention. It was very, very well executed, but all the other episodes leading up to that, I was like, what the heck is this? What the heck am I watching? What the yeah? Yep. And then the Obi-Wan Kenobi series came out, and that was basically a bloody disaster and disappointment for me. Like, I'm so sorry. I think that it could have been better, but it disappointed me on so many levels, and there were a bit of plot holes in my personal opinion. I'm not sure how they're gonna recover that. So, you know, I'm just gonna watch and try not to be too and try not to comment too much about it. Okay. looking at the other side, RPN, how many countries are recognized by the UN for $10 right now? 10 seconds. Well, I'm sorry, I missed that one. So my bad. I'm so sorry I missed it. It's terrible. We can get married first and give me hong bao later, and then that was no. Shall we? That doesn't work that way. That doesn't work that way. I'm gonna like pull out the Malay card where it's like when you're working, you don't give money anymore. You only give money to people who are not working. Okay? Kilolo. Every novel adapted movies be like that, I guess. The only novel adapted movie that I know is very well received and popular is Lord of the Rings. Yes, I agree. Lord of the Rings has been very well executed, but I would say that Lord of the Rings is one of the few books, novel to book adaptation, novel to live screen adaptation, which worked out because the director was a huge fan. If you're a huge fan of the piece, you would know how to do it. And I think like the other novel to adapted movie right now that's very well received is Dune. So I'm not sure if you've watched Dune yet, but a lot of people who have read the books of Dune love Dune. So definitely if you have the opportunity, and if you've not watched it, please check it out. It's a pretty good one. It's slow, but it keeps with the pacing of the book. Harry Potter being a terrible film, Harry Potter and Assassin's Creed, I'm like, I agree, their plot holes are there, but like, let's put it this way, if the writer isn't that the best, it's gonna suck. I would say Harry Potter movies has a hit and miss. I think that they were trying to cram too much, that they kind of cut a lot of things away as well, which is terrible. It reminds me of like, there's another movie I watched. Was it series movie that I watched a while back that I thought like they were trying to cram too much, they changed too much, and then it just fell apart. I've gotta like, I have to pick my brain. It's one of the sci-fi ones I watched recently. So we can stay the marriage thingy. No, we're not staying the marriage thing, shall we? You can get your head out of the gutter. Velcro. Criteria sounds similar to you. My extended family's criteria for Duet Raya. It is exactly the same criteria that we're talking about. Yes, we are. That's what I mentioned. Mr. Mustache, you started watching it about a year and a half ago and you loved it. Okay, and don't watch the Ray Saga. Gotcha. Yep, we're on the same path. Although, that's it. I did watch the Ray Saga. I liked it. I just think like, I guess the bits that I like were the exact bits that other people didn't like, and I guess a lot of people wanted a rehash of one and of the first sequel and the second, the first trilogy, the first trilogy and the prequel, and I'm like, no, I didn't want that. I don't want the same formula again. No thanks. You didn't finish the book of Boba Fett or Obi-Wan. Okay, no, don't worry. No spoilers given. I'm just basically just saying what I liked and what I didn't like and how I personally felt. Like, don't worry. No spoilers were given, aside from the fact of my utter disdain of like how things turn out per se. Oh wait, no, I did spoil you on Boba Fett a little bit, but to be fair, it was everywhere. And I'm not sure if you're gonna get to that part, so I don't know where you stopped, but like, yeah. Yep. I'm sorry. It's terrible. So sorry. Now that I think about it, it's like, no, I kind of did spoil you a little bit, so like, that's terrible. Don't touch me though, Joey. A marriage thingy is not gonna happen anytime soon. But I will say this, Disney Plus, thank you so much for the hydrate. I actually did get some water. I'll get more water in me then. Guys, seriously, I closed the lid and then you guys give me hydrates. Nani kore? Kono futari tomo. Are you taking over Race's responsibility to give me water? Because Abang Race is not here to give me water. Because he hasn't been around for a while, so like, you know, water. Fine. Let me get like the two hydrates I need. You stopped at the last episode of Book of Boba Fett. Oh, then I think like finish off the last episode despite the fact like I really again like I'm like yeah. But like finish the last episode. I think the last episode is fine to stop there. And then I don't know how you're gonna work it out. Grandpa Ray's still not feeling well. Yeah, I don't think he's still feeling well. But he came by yesterday when I was doing my long 6-hour stream that like took me a little bit and then went back a bit. Sorry. I use a Malay word. Kutuk means to criticize. What we say. But a lot of us use it very affectionately. Yes, I need to be hydrated a lot, Mr. Mustache. So thank you so much for the emojis of the water drops. I do hope he feels better soon though. Hey y'all, welcome. Eat. Damn, he's fast. Just eats all that alert. It is tea time already. It's 11:22 p.m. So it is tea time for Myu Myu. How was your day been, golf? I saw you were playing Genshin earlier. Did you manage to clear like most of your dailies for Genshin? Let's have tea. We are having tea. We can all have tea. Actually, that's the one thing I should open up. Like, you know how like there's Throne overseas, right? And it's so sad, but Malaysia is not part of that Throne thing. Otherwise, I'll get an account and open it up. But if I have Throne, one of the first things I'm gonna put there is like people buy me tea and snacks and like bottle sauces from overseas. That'll be like the one thing I was gonna do. You keep missing Golf's Genshin stream. Yeah, he occasionally does Genshin streams. You should just check it out. There's a bit too many flashbacks in Book of Boba Fett. Mr. Mustache, 100% agree with you on that one. There were way too many flashbacks in Book of Boba Fett. I really think that needs to be improved a bit further. But I suspect that the flashbacks was really crucial because Boba Fett, you kind of start in the middle of everything, right? You start out when and so there's no head or tail of what happens, how he and Finnick are related together. So yeah, so it's understandable how and why they needed it. I think they overdid it, where they could have just dedicated like maybe 2 actual episodes outright just for flashbacks and then do everything else later. But hey, it's a very interesting style they want to go with, so no, not questioning that. I'll leave it as it is. You ascended Raiden. Nice. Oh my god, nice. How many stars is Raiden right now? What level is Raiden right now? Oh my god, Raiden. Nice. I kind of have only Hazel's story hangout to do, and I'm hoping I can get like another 4 more rules by tomorrow, because tomorrow's the last day for the beta. So it would be nice if I can have 4 rules on my Genshin Impact, so I can, you know, see if I'll actually get Hazel. I have a funny feeling that if I can get Kazuha. But I have a funny feeling that Kazuha is going to be exactly like Ayato, where I miss out a lot, and then the next banner I'm going to like fail in my first 10 rolls. And then my next 10 rolls I'll get what I want. So it's gonna be a tragedy because I just don't want... I want Bennett. Like, do not freaking give me... What? Yoimiya. Mucho love there. It's 10:25 a.m. for you, Mr. Mustache. It is. You still need like 25 more mushrooms for Klee. It is okay. Remember, you can invade other people's worlds. Just send invades everywhere. Raiden is only capping at 60. Dang. Well, there is still 30 more to go. You've got this, Golf. You've got this. You're gonna be able to get past that. You're back and you got your plat rank. Congratulations, Yoru, on getting plat rank on Valorant. Congratulations, congratulations. You're taking your time with Genshin. Yes, you should take your time with Genshin. Also, Golf, yes, Yoru is an FPS player. If you ever need to like drag someone in to like have new collabs with, Yoru is the king for that. Gotta check those out. Hope you guys enjoyed those clips. Not king, just have my days. Aw. It's making its own version of TFT. Well, I can't wait for all the TFTs. I swear TFT is just one of those few games I really enjoy playing because it's so laid back. I don't have to care about winning or losing, I just have to be able to like do it. Although I have an obsession when I play Teamfight Tactics. When I'm playing Teamfight Tactics, I have like certain team comps that I want to try, and I'll just keep playing and playing and playing until I hit that team comp, and then I switch to another team comp, and that's how I actually am able to like clear my pass. So I actually pay for a pass, the game pass, to just aim for it. I've got to convert some money to Australian, by the way, because like my account is an Australian account and I need to get the next team pass when it's out. It's only for TFT. It's only for League. It's only for some skins. In a way, I swear if I sell my account for League, like I'll probably get a good amount of money back. You stopped playing League? Was it too much? Nothing breaks me down harder than League. League raging is like hit and miss, I swear. Mr. Musashi, don't like invading other people's servers for stuff. Fair. Some of us prefer to just stick with our own servers, and besides we can slowly hunt and make it roll, so it's okay. Fair enough. I just know that I'm sad when people join my server and are just there for stuff. Fair. I mean, like, I will play with friends every now and again, so yeah. Wait! You play jungle? Yoru, no! Oh my god, you're that guy. The one that roams forever and never comes to the lane. And then I'll be like, no! Come back! Haru, okay. Good night. Good night, and have a safe flight tomorrow back to Melbourne. Let us know once you arrive back safely, alright? I mean, if you piston enemies off and you invade, fine, it's okay. You made a Yasuo DC? Okay. That's your— yes, alright, that's right, Aru. Good luck on your interview, and I do hope that you do land the job with the for that, because that's going to be amazing. And I'll be like super happy about that. It's like woohoo! Man, Yoru. As long as you're doing a jungle invades, I don't care then. But if you're the type of jungler that actually just jungles and don't freaking gang, I'd be so pissed off of me. As a support player, and I'm a dedicated support player, it's like, screw you! Your Nunu main. Oh, I mained Sona and then I swapped to Morgana. Morgana bot, Annie bot. Did a bit of Leona at one stage because people loved the Leonas. Actually, I play most supports. I don't play Janna though. I don't like Janna as a support. I'm terrible as Janna support. Morgana jungle is definitely fun. Mr. Mustache, have you ever been to Japan? Yes, the answer is yes. I've been to Japan multiple times. I was very, very fortunate that one of the times that I went out to Japan, it was actually fully sponsored by Kadokawa. So I had won, I'm not sure if you heard, but like a few years ago, Kadokawa actually had a competition around the world where you would participate in this written competition, and if you were lucky when you submitted your submission, you stand a chance to win an all expense paid trip by Kadokawa itself to go and see the Kimi no Nawa, so your name, places. And I was one of the few from Malaysia that was very, very fortunate to win that. And so I actually got to go to Japan for that, and let me tell you that it was a very spectacular journey. Hey Forizo, welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for the follow. So sorry about that, let me get back to you in a bit. But yes, so I did get the opportunity to go down to Japan because of that free trip that I won, and because it's Kadokawa that organized, right? So when I go down to Japan, I tend to actually go do Airbnbs. I don't I don't aim for like any other places but Airbnbs, because it's comfy, it's nice. But because they're Airbnbs, they're not like exactly like places that I would particularly go for anything else. And so I remembered, when I joined and when I went on this trip down to Japan, I got to stay in actual, hotels. I got to experience certain things that I guess like if I would go down normally, I would not do that. And so it was great, and they took us to a lot of the places, like some of the places that were featured in the anime, and we got to go to Kadokawa's company itself, like the actual workspace building, and you even got to see like the Dark Souls painting that they had that was commissioned from a Japanese artist. So it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, amazing experience to go and try the actual hotels that I would not have played for, and just have locals take you around. I mean, hey, sake brewery, trying amazing different types of sakes. Yes. Your sister lives in Japan, Mr. Musash. Oh, tell me a little bit more. Whereabouts in Japan does she stay? What is she doing in Japan? Yoru, so why the heck someone joins a playroom, plays online if they only want to play offline games alone? I don't know. Are you talking about me? I feel like you're talking about me. I do that a lot. I'm definitely one of those few people who's like, yeah, I'm gonna just, play in my little corner. But the most fun I had was with Evelyn. Yeah, it's fun when she disappears and then she comes back in and then she just like smacks people. So yeah, Evelyn's a really fun one to be. Ah, she's a missionary. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've got some friends who are also on mission, who was on missionary duty in Japan a while back. Which part of Japan is she actually based in for her missionary duties? I know, Kilolo. So that's the fun thing about Evelyn. She never comes out. She's always running around the farm. And then you're like, where are you? Where are you? Good times. Because I haven't played League in so long, there is a part of me, it's like, oh man, I wish I was playing it again. But the other half of me is like, nah, it's okay. I definitely need to like not get into that. More because of like the ping. I'm playing in the Australia server, so my ping tends to hit like 1000 ms. And that's when underwater sea cable dramas hit. If I'm not playing during those periods, it's usually about 200 ping, which is actually decent enough. It's actually tolerable, so yeah. Uru. You don't know, you haven't seen her in like 3 years. You haven't talked to her at all, Mr. Mustache, like on the interwebs. I would think that you would, you know, message your sis. Or you're just not that close to her. I mean, some siblings are not close to each other, which is understandable. Well, Yoru, if you used to play League, then I guess my next question I'll ask you is, have you played, what's the one that's on the mobile phone? Because yeah, it's a new one anyway. What's the League of Legends that's on mobile now? Damn, my brain is not thinking it right now. But a lot of people say it's very old school League. So you're playing back Wild Rift, that's the name of it. It's very old school League, so you know, but it's on mobile phone. No, Mobile Legends is a different company. That's by Moontoon. No, I was talking about League Wild Rift. Have you played League Wild Rift? Because like that is a lot easier to play. It's I considered getting to League Wild Rift, but then I also realized that I really miss having skins, and I feel like the only reason why I'm not playing Wild Rift is because I want skins. Again, terrible. I'm such a terrible person. It's like no skins, no temptation to go in, and I'm not willing to spend the money anyway, so I'm like, ah. It is what it is. Are there a lot of Mobile Legends players around here? If there are, don't be shy. Say hi. Eh? Velcro? Eh, nani? Nani? I have a message. Are. Ooh, looks like I need to check something out. Suspicious. Let me go check it out. Ah! Also, Kilolo, welcome to the Discord. And yeah. Oh my god, thank you. So sorry, I'm such a happy little camper. Yeah, my voice clips out every time like I'm like super excited and happy and like super high pitch. Yeah, it clips out all the time. Like yeah. Yeah. Mr. Musashi, talk to her through Skype. Oh, that's nice. It's always nice when you're able to talk to your siblings through Skype. It's a very, very nice feeling. You know what's even nicer? When I can roll. The nicest feeling ever is when I roll. You ever talked to her in person for 3 years? Oh! Oh my. Do you miss... I'm fairly sure you miss talking to her in person, don't you? Is she going to come back? Like soon? Would be nice if she was back for the holidays, wouldn't it? It's just having too much fun with Kazuha today. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoy your Kazuha. I bet it sparks a lot of joy. I hope I have the same joy as well. I like to look forward to that. Also, ooh, I see there's a puppy.mp3. I gotta like play that soon. It does. Aww, yeah. I look forward to it too. I hope it will be a good one. I do look forward to it. I want to see what I can do once I get it. She's coming back for a few months in a few weeks. Nice, Mr. Moustache. I do hope that you have a good time with your sis. I do hope you have a good time with her. It's well deserved and well received. And at least, you know, nothing beats home. That's what I like to say. It's what I feel a lot when it comes to like, you can live anywhere around the world, but you'll realize that ultimately the one place that you feel the most comfortable with is always going to be home. And I say that even like when I was in Australia, like, okay, so in Malaysia, one of the few things that you can have is what we call we celebrate this celebration called Raya, and I'm one of those few people that loves, okay, I love good food. I love when I can actually you know, eat good food. And I am always disheartened and disappointed when it comes to like any time around the holiday seasons, because you know, usually around those times is when I get to try things like you know, how do I describe it? Basically, there's this what we call like a Ramadan bazaar. It's what they call it, but it's basically a bazaar where you get like lots of food. Good food, mind you, but lots of food. and I'm always disappointed when that time rolls by, because like it's the time that you know, I'm always like craving for something new, and you know, it's Australia. You're not going to be able to easily find those things. So I get disappointed by the very fact that you know, I can't get certain meals easily just because, you know, I'm in Australia. Very heartbroken there. Very heartbroken there. So when that happens, you know, I just sort of like wish that I would be back home where, you know, I can have some good food. So things that I do miss about you know, about being back in Malaysia, definitely. And I'm reminded about it when it is that time of the year. Do I have any siblings? I do. So some of my those who are on Twitch would know about this, but I do have a sibling. He occasionally pops up on stream, but I do have a sibling, young one, but he has never been overseas. He's always been here locally. Which is probably the other reason why I do love being in Malaysia as well, is that I'm closer to with family, and I can hang out with them a lot more than I would anywhere else. So that's nice. I look forward to actually pulling Velcro, by the way. I do look forward to it. I don't know, should I do it on stream? It's like I want to roll so badly. I feel like I should like log in right now and just like see if I could roll. Logging in to roll while chatting with you guys. That's terrible. How could I? Today is supposed to be tea time with Myu Myu, and then Myu goes out to play games because she's like, oh, I want to roll. You have 5 sisters and 1 brother. Dang, that's a huge family. Are you like the middle child? Or the youngest or the oldest? Where do you rank amongst your siblings? And I'm definitely the oldest, so I feel like I always feel like when I'm with my younger siblings, there's that tendency of like being that over Celia's elder sister. It's like, what are you doing this now? It all comes out. It all comes out. The ceaseless nagging that comes from an older sister to a younger sibling. Sometimes I feel like that's not the way it should be, and I feel like when you're in an Asian family, you don't ever forget to be the naggy sort. Doesn't matter how old you are, you'll always have someone nagging. It's like you'll see your grandparents nagging your parents because why? They're not. What? You say you're like 40? Yeah, well, your grandma's probably lived through that, and she's like, nah, you're still like 12-year-old in my eyes, kid. Nagging is the Asian culture. Yes, that's right. Nagging is the Asian culture, and like the older gen will always forever, pull off the like, I'm older than you. What I say is law. It's terrible. Such a terrible thing when you hear it. But it's the culture, it's the way of life. You're the 6th child. Wow. Okay, so you 6th child. Holy crap. Out of 7. Holy crap. Mr. Mustache, that is a lot of siblings ahead of you. How did you guys handle growing up? Velcro's like, I need to see this conversation. Yes, how did you handle growing up in such a large family? I'm sure there must have been some downsides to it. And I guess like a lot of learning curve. There we go, Velcro appears on YouTube. Hello! Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube, Velcro. Just to see the conversation. No, there's a lot of love here. Let's go spread all the love and joy there. Yes. So I don't know. I mean, like, that's something I've always wanted to ask my own parents as well, because my dad comes from a very large family of siblings, and I've always wondered how was that experience growing up with such a large family, because I'm fairly sure that with a large family, it's not that easy to, I guess growing up coping with things, because everyone would be like fighting for resources. And an example I would give in terms of things that you would fight for resources would be like the bathroom, or like books, the sibling squabbles. You guys are basically like a mini football team without being a football team, and I guess like it's easier to be friends with each other, that sort of thing. So yeah. We're all pretty good buds. Yeah, that proves my point. All pretty good buds, because like that is the exact thing that my dad told me. It was like they're all good, they're pretty good buddies because they grew up together and lived together, and they basically spend so much time in each other's company as and I guess like as siblings you end up being like close friends only because it's a large group, right? I think like smaller groups with like 2 or 3, everyone just sort of leads their own life. They're not really like interactive with each other as much as a large family. And it's terrible for anyone who are solo, as in like they don't. Oh yes, rolls. What's this? Rolls. Yeah, and like a lot of people like they wouldn't be able to interact in that same manner because like if you're from a very if you're like solo, as in like you know, you're only one person, right? You don't actually get to have that interaction. So sometimes I pity anyone who you know, isn't from a large family, you know, they're just a solo, they're only one kid, because who are they going to play with? They only have themselves. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either, so yeah. I sub your little sister who is 8. Oh, Dan, your little sister is 8 years old. Hang on. Okay, my brain is probably not comprehending this, but like I'm wondering how the how much of an age gap do you have between each sibling then? What is the age gap we're talking about now? Because I know like, okay, so between me and my sibling, it's only like a 2-year gap. It's not thankfully it's only a 2-year gap, so that means that we are fairly close in age, which makes it a lot easier to chat with each other. I say makes it a lot easier, I don't mean that it actually is a lot easier. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I know, that's a lot. 28, that's a 20-year gap between like your youngest and your current one. 20-year gap is a long gap. I'm 7 under of you. It's like almost every like 2 years, every 2-3 years. Wow. Well, did your mom always wanted to have such a large family, by the way? This is amazing. Even longer than your family? Wait, how's yours like, Velcro? How long is yours? Gold is here! Ah! It's Jean! I knew it! I got Jean instead of Kazuha. Oh well. Yours is a 17 years difference. Oh. Velcro, I got Jean instead of Kazuha. Oh well. That's life. It was the 74th roll, actually. It's still a Nemo. Yeah, I still got an Nemo. So I guess like that's the benefit of that, right? It's like it's still an Nemo. She is, but she's not Kazuha. And I mean, I get heals there, so like I'm not complaining. But again, she's not Kazuha. Like being picky despite the fact that I can't be picky. It's not like I own like the whole world of rules. I have a very good healer, that is true, and it's a healer that I wouldn't mind actually having in my team. So that is very, very true. I will take it. I don't have Chi-Chi, no I don't. So I will take this. And I will keep it. And then I'll save up, I'll save some Primo Gems for like, for rolling Bennett, because I just want a Bennett on my team, and that's it. But like, Wait, wait. Here we go. My luck happened the way I expected to. That's hilarious. I know, I have to say for Papa Gio. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mustache, for popping by, but the age gap difference, very interesting. Catch you later, alright? Catch you later. Yes, please stop by and come again. Man, but Steven, to be fair, Velcro, to be fair, I didn't even think I would get like another Anemo, but I got an Anemo. I got like an Anemo Jean instead of like instead of Kazuha. I guess they were like, oh yeah, we need to give you a 5-star since we can't give you Kazuha. We'll just give you Jean. Oh my god. It'll be funny if I roll again, like for the next round, it'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, it's actually Daramdush. Yoimiya. Like if I do a 10 roll and he was like, oh yeah, we gotta give you Yoimiya. Like screw the game, man, I'm gonna be so pissed. Again, some kind of Genshin pity. For rolling up to 74, 73, 74, and like no guarantee PT. Yeah. Maybe it's just cause I gave you my luck. I've got no issues with that anyway. It's fine. I just now have to figure out how to play like Jean with Jean Mama with Anemo. Thankfully, she's not a main DPS, so it'll be a lot easier anyway. Jean is pretty easy in what sense? Oh, yeah. I mean, we all know I like to smack, so it's fine. I can definitely smack. She'll be the best smack I can ever have. To be fair, right? I could probably build a team with her. I've got Xiao, I've got Jean. If I get Bennett, I think it should be fine. If I have Bennett, I'll be able to like help the entire team. I think like I was looking up online and it says like there's a team comp with like Jean, Xiao, Bennett, and Xingqiu. So I could actually probably go for like a team comp like that. Jean will sustain Xiao's burst. But it looks like I've got like at least 4 teams I can have. The only other team that I think I would like to build towards is when I get Zhongli, and then I'll have like the 4 Geo, so it'll be like completely Zhongli, Mama Ningguang, Bennett, not Bennett, Goro, and then Noel, which I think they'll all work very well together. I think the only problem I'm gonna have is that I don't actually collect a lot of like dandelion seeds. So I think that's gonna be my setback right now, is that I have to farm dandelion seeds. Leveling her would be so tiring. Do they? Oh dang, then I need to get a different Geo character then. Because like because those are my Geo characters right now. Unless I bring a different Geo character to the party, but I don't think there's a lot of Geo characters. Hang on. Let me find the list of like old Geo characters. I don't have Yunjin. There's Albedo, Ito. Yeah, I don't really care about Albedo and Ito either. I guess like I have to go for like a non-Geo now. That's terrible. That's terrible. Because like, if I bring Noelle, it's only for the shield. She's not really meant to be the main lead. The one that will be leading the whole time will be Zhongli. Choices. I'll have to see how that goes, but like, oh well. Yay, new character. I feel like I get more new characters and then I actually played most of them anyway, but like, yay! Gonna be rat! Okay, it is 12 and I have been here for about 2 hours. Today is gonna be a relatively short stream. Maybe you can bring Ning, Goro, Bennett, and Zolni once you get him. If I get Bennett. I have to pray I get Bennett before I hit any my pity. And then I have to wait until Zolni's banner and then roll everything. So I need to pray that nothing that I actually kinda am considering comes out in before that. Yes. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. I know a lot of people say, why don't you just roll a bit more for Bennett? Because like, you know, you need like C5 at the very least, C3, C2. Even that is like a lot. Yeah, I'm a bit worried for rolling Bennett. You don't trust Bennett for 4 stars? Why not? Like what he said. I mean, yes, but I kind of like, I guess like I'm not expecting to get him. I just roll expecting to roll. If you think you're gonna get him, then he doesn't come. I mean, I rolled normal banner, not expecting to get Goro, and then I got Goro a normal banner, okay? Not even like enhanced rate banner, normal banner. So $50 pity. Fair enough. Fair enough. That does happen. I will say this, at least it wasn't until 90. If you had to roll to 90 and it's like, yeah, kind of sad. But yeah, I gotta like, get those. Anyway, it's bedtime for me. I need to crash early this time around. Not because I don't want to stay up late, but it's because like, yeah, I had a really exhausting day yesterday because I did push myself and I did a 6-hour stream. And hopefully things will be back to normal. There is one thing that I'm looking forward to. So I am going to be on a podcast with Venomous, Alex, and gang in the next 3 weeks. So I'll be a regular on a podcast that will start on a Sunday at 8 a.m. It'll be a very interesting experience. So if anyone's interested, please do tune in and check the stream then. But it is 8 a.m. You're gonna get 8 a.m. not 8 p.m. 8 a.m. because it is Saturday night their time that we're doing the podcast. So it will be a very, very interesting experience where I'll be co-hosting. I'll be a co-host on the channel. So Alex will be hosting it, and we'll be co-hosting it with 2 to 3 people, and it'll be us, getting to know a lot of people in the process, and it'll be interesting. I was supposed to join as a participant, but it looks like now I'm gonna be a co-host. So I am looking forward to seeing what that is going to be all about. I believe the podcast will be recorded in some manner or some form, and that'll be great. So we can actually, people can actually rewatch that. So I look forward to being part of that gang. I will take it from there. See how that goes. Till then, I will catch every one of you later. Good night. Have a great Sunday night. Monday morning, technically. Good luck with work tomorrow, and I will see you guys again in Genshin or Final Fantasy 9. Haven't made up my mind on what I'm playing tomorrow, so you guys will just be pleasantly surprised when I get on.